Hi there. Welcome to Apple World. The rapper Blueface captured for endeavored murder by Metro today in the tune, and she resembles broadcasting that this white kid Lil Mau resembles her new man. Which I sort of presumably a club move, yet I mean one way or the other go, I don't that resembles some. You don't for even a moment take serious with Blueface and Chrisean Rock. It seems like the show continues forever in spite of the fact that they split up some time back. They actually figured out how to bot her another somehow since the arrival of the Mr. Take a Botch diss tune, highlighting Lil Mabu and Chrisean Rock. The fight has strengthened and everybody is discussing it. The most clever thing about pretty much all of this is that Khan isn't doing it single-handedly. She's taking on perhaps one of the most blazing. Lil Mabu, who is taking the shots this time, is the one blowing up about how the tables have turned. The music video itself is perched on 10 million perspectives in only 10 days, which is insane. Fans have been cherishing this tune itself with well-known posts like "Brother, this melody really slaps." I love the way cheerful Chrisean looks and all that she's in a real sense living it up. Ma's tunes never dishearten. I've been singing Tias the entire day. The energy in this video is the thump fire. Emoticon, I'm hanging around for it. I couldn't care less about the verses. She's more joyful than you could at any point see her with Blue. I'm so glad for her. They need to play this at the clubs. The inventive flow for this video was spot on. He was helping Chrisean out of an extremely poisonous relationship after he publicly slammed her for the term of their relationship. It was her chance to reclaim a portion of her power and stand up snappy-tuned, and I'm hanging around for itself. That last remark is most certainly one of the fundamental reasons it's keeping up with its prosperity, as it was the ideal reaction and time to drop considering Blueface and his sweetheart Jaden Alexis were dissing Chrisean in her new melodies. This is 10x better than anything she's dropped. Lil Ma has been seeking after his music while going to school, and for some time it took care of business out anyway. In Hollywood, you want to know the appropriate individuals. Furthermore, be subsidiary with the fitting sort of famous people to get all the consideration. So that is unequivocally the very thing Lil Ma decided to do. The rapper began a fight with Blueface with, in all honesty, his ex Chrisean Rock. For reasons unknown, despite the fact that everybody is worn out on finding out about Chrisean Rock and Blueface, we basically can't get enough of the show. They've been in the titles for a significant length of time talking about traumatization over the course of the last week. Blueface hasn't precisely had the most peaceful season of his profession, as a number on occasions have him moving. And it's not taking a gander at all on the 23rd of October was the point at which he posted out on it. Quite possibly of the most stunning thing the web has seen for some time. My mom is aware being hitched multiple times, 3 children by 3 unique men, and never wedded, not a single one of them, men just random me. And she loved with huge load of cash so she could separation and take from them, and toward the finish of everything she's laying down with a bum, consistently miserable story for genuine, would never regard her as a lady because of the various posts Blueface made about his other mother scheduling her before a large number of individuals to see. She answered in most likely the most effective way conceivable. Ask Javon, who showed him who Jesus Christ is. So what you believe should do, Mr. Kobe Jonathan Watt. Shman? Oh, Bryant. What you maintain that you should do is feel free to apologize today and begin once again. That ain't it okay? I'm going to come clean with you this one final time, and I will give you another last mystery. Alright, cuz, you done about spent all your scriptural passes, child, you done utilize them generally up today. You going you earned me to favor your significant other, not a spouse, that is a mama you want to know. Contrast, and she's dead on at this man needs to atone for how he's been acting of late. Particularly scheduling your own bloodline like that across virtual entertainment too. For God directed saying honor your dad and your mom, and he who condemnation's father or mother let him be executed. Matt. Hugh 15:4. Then in the event that things couldn't deteriorate for the person, the Las Vegas judge has requested Blueface to pay the proprietor of a club $13 million in penalties from an external gunfire that caused the foundation to close following the shooting episode. The club proprietor guaranteed that the rapper had for all time prohibited them, saying it was anything but a white man that closed us down. It was a person of color. We will ensure he spends the remainder of his life in jail. That and better get a decent legal counselor, as $13 million in punitive fees is serious stuff, as he truly must take care of every last bit of it in full, provided that this is true. That is crazy. He did as of late sign his now life partner to Columbia Records, so perhaps he could begin attempting to repay that $13 million. For those of you that might not have seen it a couple of days prior when Blueface was going to a Rams NFL game, which once more he appeared to get himself in additional debate for as he cut Jose to get a ton of artists to begin tossing it back, which is really odd considering an NFL game likely has a ton of families and children there. Kelly Stafford, the spouse of NFL star Matthew Stafford, was out shocked by the entirety thing, and the next days on a digital broadcast expressed out loud, "Whatever I'm so frantic about is that this should be a family experience coming to a football matchup. And there were youngsters in the suites close to them," she added. "I have 4 girls who are taking a gander at this. My nephews who are more seasoned have Instagram, and they were at the game and were like, 'Goodness, my golly, look what's happening here.'" The person can't help himself right now from the diss track flaring him paying $13 million in penalties. Scheduling his other mother freely being a public irritation, this person is out of control. It was at the Rams game that he wound up proposing to Jaden Alexis. Len prepared to realize, "I love Jaden, right? You know this is my fantasy." I'm wondering, before we go any further into the video, what are your folks' considerations on this whole circumstance, including Blueface? Chrisean Rock and Lil Ma, is it looking likely something will heighten following Blueface's new inconsistent way of behaving? And would it be a good idea for you to drop a diss melody as a reaction remark down under 2 or 3 days prior? A viral post was delivered expressing that Mao was hopped and many rushed to bounce that it was Blueface behind music? It's currently not excessively certain what the explanation is behind that TikTok. And yet again, as we as a whole know from Lil Mao, he's very determined with his showcasing tricks, and it could all effectively be ployed to get individuals talking, like with a diss track only, with standing up things in under 2 months in the wake of bringing forth her most memorable youngster. Chrisean Rock, who has made ideas that she could pregnant, the shock disclosure surfaced during a meeting with Design Naba that was distributed on Thursday, October 26th, during which the truth star was examined regarding her longing to have more youngsters. "I generally realized I needed to be a mother. I generally realized I needed to have 12 children, Rock answered. So 1 down, 1 on the way, and 10 to go.